Hello everyone, this is Varaprasad and I am presenting you the daily current affairs which are useful for SSC, RRB and other government examinations. Let us start with this. Nation celebrates National Panchayati Raj Day on 24th April. The Ministry of Panchayati Raj organizes the National Panchayati Raj Day or the National Local Self-Government Day. India celebrates the first National Panchayati Raj Day or National Local Government Day on April 2010. On the occasion of National Panchayati Raj Day 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be launching the Unified e-Gram Swaraj portal and mobile app on the occasion. This is a new initiative of Ministry of Panchayati Raj which will provide the Gram Panchayats with a single interface to prepare and implement their Gram Panchayat development plan. The International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace, observed globally on 24th April. International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace was first observed by the United Nations on April 24th, 2019. The Assembly proclaimed the day while considering that preserving the values of multilateralism and international cooperation is fundamental to promote and support the three pillars of the UN peace and security, development and human rights. The day is a reaffirmation of UN Charter and its principles of resolving disputes among the countries through peaceful means. Union Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has launched a campaign My Book My Friend. The campaign My Book My Friend has been launched on social media on the occasion of World Book Day. Citing the importance of books, the minister urged all the students to read some of the books of interest in addition to the course books during the period of lockdown. He also appealed to the students to share the book which they are reading at the moment using My Book My Friend on social media. Eminent theatre director, actor and activist Usha Ganguli passed away. She was awarded the Sangeet Natak Academy Award for Direction in 1998. She has also been honored by the West Bengal government as the best actress for the play Gudiya Gar. She was credited for introducing an alternative Hindi theatre in West Bengal in the 1970s and 1980s. NIIT National Institute of Information Technology Limited announced that its United States subsidiary has signed a managed service agreement with a US-based education technology EdTech company. Through its agreement, the company will provide virtual services to education providers. The term of agreement is 5 years. The demand for online courses has seen a quantum jump globally after the outbreak of COVID-19 and consequent of lockdowns. Let us know something about NIIT. National Institute of Information Technology is a leading skills and talent development corporation building a manpower pool for global industry requirements. It has a footprint in over 30 countries offering training and development solutions to individuals, enterprises and institutions. Some of the static GK questions from this are: Headquarters of NIIT, Gurugram, Haryana. CEO of NIIT, Sapnesh Lalla. UNODC, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, launches Lockdown Learners series in India under its flagship Education for Justice initiative. It has launched Lockdown Learners series of online dialogues with educators and students in India. The Lockdown Learners series emphasizes on COVID-19 and its impact on sustainable development goals, peace and rule of law. The Lockdown Learners series provides students a stage at which they can receive mentorship and knowledge support via activity based learning and make use of their talent as well as skills to spread awareness and advance their ideas and solutions to address these problems. It aims to aware students on problems of vulnerable groups as well as emerging issues like gender based violence, misinformation, cybercrime, discrimination, corruption, etc. National Book Trust India and Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry (FICCI) has organized a webinar on post-COVID publishing scenario in New Delhi. This webinar was organized on the occasion of World Book and Copyright Day and featured the participation of Union Minister of HRD Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. During his address in the webinar, the minister emphasized on the need to promote reading in the country and to encourage children to believe that books are their best friends. The National Book Trust India is also planning a series of books to provide relevant reading materials for all age groups for the post-corona readership needs. The publishing series is entitled as Corona Study Series. The first sub-series of above will be published with the title Psycho-Social Impact of Corona Pandemic and the Ways to Cope in e-edition format. For children, NBT has planned books based on our coronavirus. The important static GK question in this is, Chairman of National Book Trust is Professor Govind Prasad Sharma. World Games unveil new logo for 2022 edition. The 11th edition of World Games, which is to be held in Birmingham, Alabama, US, has unveiled an updated logo and title after being delayed a year because of coronavirus pandemic. The World Games was initially scheduled for July 2021, but it will now be held from July 7th to 17th, 2022. The World Games 2021 Birmingham has been renamed to World Games 2022 Birmingham. The first event of World Games was held in 1981 in Santa Clara, California, US. Some of the important static GK questions in this are: International World Games Association headquarters is in Lausanne, Switzerland. International World Games Association President is Jose Perurenal Lopez. International World Games Association Chief Executive Officer is Joachim Gossau. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR Institute of Genomics and Integrative Biology IGIB has developed Feluda, a low-cost COVID-19 test strip. It was developed by two scientists, Dr. Shoik Maiti and Dr. Debojyoti Chakraborty. The test is expected to cost around 500 rupees against the usual RT-PCR test that costs around 4,500 rupees in private labs. The test gets its name after the detective character in legendary filmmaker Satyajit Ray's story, as it will detect the presence of a virus in just few seconds. Some of the static GK questions in this are: Director General of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research is Shaker C. Monday. Director of Institute of Genomics and Integrative Biology is Anurag Agarwal. Iran's Alireza Firoza beats Magnus Carlsen in Banter Blitz Cup Final 2020 to claim the $14,000 prize. Firoza, an Iranian now living in Paris, is the second youngest player to reach a rating of 2700 from Federation Internationale des Échecs, the body that governs international chess competition. He is ranked 21st in the world. Let us learn something about Banter Blitz Cup. Each match is played in 3 minutes games with no increment. It's best of 16 games, that is, the first player to reach 8.5 points wins. If the players are tied, they play a mini match of 2 3 minutes game, and finally a winner will be produced. Some of the important static GK questions are: FIDE headquarters is in Lausanne, Switzerland. FIDE is founded on 20th July 1924. Indian High Commission in Bangladesh holds webinar on trade promotion. Riva Ganguly Das, High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh, called upon the business leaders of India and Bangladesh to share innovative ideas in response to emerging economic scenario amid corona pandemic in the world. During the webinar, Indian High Commissioner to Bangladesh urged all the participants to work together to overcome the difficulties being faced by the business in both the countries due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The webinar featured the participation of several industry leaders from both the countries such as Pran Group, IFAD Group, Indofil and CEAT among others. The important static GK question in this one is: Prime Minister of Bangladesh is Sheikh Hasina, capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka and currency of Bangladesh is Taka. Former Rajya Sabha member from Odisha, Basanta Das, passed away. He was Rajya Sabha member from 1990 to 1996 as Janata Dal nominee. He was also chairman of Bhavani Patna municipality from 1985 to 1990. Jammu and Kashmir State Legal Services Authority has launched a helpline under Serve the Seniors initiative. The objective of starting this helpline comprising is to help and facilitate the senior citizens who live alone and are unable to step out to get medicines, groceries, and other essentials in this hour of crisis. This initiative, working under the guidance of Justice Geeta Mittal, Patron in Chief, and Justice Rajesh Bindal, Executive Chairman of State Legal Services Authority. The helpline numbers of nodal officers who could be contacted in Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The initiative has been taken realizing the fact that the elderly are doubly affected by COVID lockdown and are not only vulnerable to contracting the virus in view of their old age, but are in tremendous difficulty to manage their day-to-day needs like groceries and medicines. The last one of the session is India's first COVID-19 sample collection mobile lab launched. It was launched by Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh through video conference. It was named as Mobile BSL-3 VRDL Lab. The first COVID-19 sample collection mobile lab is jointly developed by Defense Research and Development Organization and ESIC Medical College and Hospital, Hyderabad. This mobile lab has the capability of processing more than 1000 samples in a day and hence can enhance India's capability in fighting COVID-19. We are providing you the PDF of this entire session in the description box below. People who want to download the PDF can go to the description box and click on that link so that you can download the PDF. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Please give your valuable suggestions in the comment box.